Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Before I start presenting, let me introduce myself first. My name is Gevita NT 200X0174, Class Transportation Management Airport Charlie. Today I'm going to share with you guys some information related to Indian country. First, about history of Indian. Independent Indian began when the country became an independent nation with it in the British Commonwealth on 15 August 1947. Direct administration by the British, which began in 1858, affected a political and economic unification of the subcontinent. When British rule came to an end in 1947, the subcontinent was partitioned along religious lines into two separate countries, India with a majority of Hindus and Pakistan with a majority of Muslims. India is a nuclear weapon state, having conducted its first nuclear test in 1974, followed by another 5 tests in 1998. From the 1950s to the 1982, India followed socialist-inspired policies. The economy was influenced by extensive regulation, protectionism, and public ownership, leading to pervasive corruption and slow economic growth. Beginning in 1991, neoliberal economic reform has transformed India into the third largest and one of the fastest growing economies in the world. From being a relatively destitute country in its formative years, the Republic of India has emerged as a fast-growing G20 major economy with high military spending and is seeking a permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council. India has sometimes been referred to as a great power and a potential superpower given its large and growing economy, military, and population. Let's move on the next point about culture of Indian. First, the concept of arranged marriage in India traces its origin to as early as the Vedic times, for royal families and ceremony known as the Swayamvar would be arranged for the bride. Suitable matches from all over the kingdom were invited to either compete in some competition to win over the bride, or the bride would herself choose her ideal husband. Even today, the concept of arranged marriage remains a favorite among Indians, and it's an integral part of Indian tradition. Next, fasting is an integral part of Hindu culture. Fasts or upfasts are a way to represent your sincerity and resolve or express your gratitude to the gods and goddesses. People throughout the country observe fast during various religious occasions. Some people also observe fast on different days of a week in favor of a particular good or goddess associated with the specific day. It's with the lie believe that by doing so you are depriving your body of a basic necessity and thus punishing yourself to cleanse of the sins that you have committed until the day of fast. Next, most temples are located along magnetic wavelengths of the earth, which help in maximizing the available positive energy. The copper plate are called Garbhagriha or Mulastan, buried under the main idol absorbs and resonates this energy to its surroundings. Going to the temple often helps in having a positive mind and garnering positive energies, which in turn led to healthier functioning. It's also a practice to take off footwear before entering place of worship because the wall being in the dirt to an otherwise cleansed and sanctified environment. And then to the next point about custom of Indian. First, the Agori Sadhus are wandering monks who renounce all earthly possession in order to attain internal spiritual liberation. These ascetic Saiva sadhus engage in post-mortem rituals such as meditating on corpses, cannibalism, keeping skulls and remembers of the impermanence of life, and smearing their bodies with ash, which is the last rite performance on the material body. Another vital ritual is a dip in the Ganges before sunrise to cleanse themselves of all sins. Next, another important tradition from India that made it to UNESCO's list of linkable cultural heritage of humanity in 2010. In the classical Chow dance form Odisha, the is used as a form of storytelling on stage using vivacious animal tropes. It combines martial arts, acrobatic, athletic, and its motif like religious dance of siphons, sacrams, and voice samples. This folk dance is egalitarian and is celebrated every spring. Next, translating has hitting with stick. The festival is celebrated before Holi in the neighboring town of Nanggaon and Bahasa near Mantura. This distinct style of Holi celebration is limited to this town because of a legend. According to the legend, Lord Krishna of Nanggaon visited his beloved Radha Isbarsana on this day, and the woman playful chased him away using lattice or long staves. The celebrities gesture in reciprocated the next day by the men of Bahasa invading the town of Nanggaon. Let's move on to the next point about special food and clothing of Indian. First, about special food of Indian, as first arguably South India's most renowned culinary exports, masala dosa, are famous the world over. A sort of Indian pancake, dosas are made from a thin batter consisting of rice, flour, and lentils. Making dosas is no easy task, with the batter mixture having to soak in water for at least 24 hours before it can be served. When ready, the batter is ladled onto a hot tava or griddle pan. and shaped in similar way to how the French word shape and crepe. Traditionally, dosas are served folded in half and served with potatoes. Accompaniments like hot sambar give the dish a spicy edge. And whatever you stuff them with, dosas are sure to provide a tasty yet satisfying meal. Next, Sunny Mouse with Delhi street food vendor. Chaat is one of India's most delicious savory snacks. The name derives from their Hindiya word meaning a delicacy, licking one's fingers and to the form with relish, and this truly does live up to its heritage. Although there's no a plethora of different varieties, the original chat is a wonderful combination of diced potato crispy fried beets and chickpeas garnished with fresh coriander leaf, yogurt, and dried ginger and tamarind sauce. Make like a local and seek out local dhaba where the city specialist chaat variety will be available at nearly all times of day. The next point about clothes of India as Asian Indian and Indian men's kurta. Are you guys still listening to me? Well, now let's take a look at the next topic about tourism destination of Indian as Taj Mahal, Hampi, and Madurai. And the last next point about public figure of Indian. Kajol Devin. Kajol or Mukherjee, born 5 August 1974, known mostly as Kajol, is an Indian film actress, described in the media as one of the most successful actresses of India's cinema. She is the recipient of numerous accolades, including 6 Film Awards, among which she holds the record for most Best Actress award previously set by her late aunt Aun Nutan. In 2012, she was honored with Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian honor as the country by the government of India. The daughter of Tanuja and Soma Mukherjee, Kajol made her acting debut with Bakudi. While still in school, she subsequently quit her studies and had her first commercial success with Basigar, Upset following a breakthrough role in Yel Dil Lagi. She featured with Khan in several blockbusters, including Dilwale Dulhania Le Jaye and Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, both of which gained her with public recognition and 2 Filmfare Awards in the Best Actress category. Although her career was further established during this period by financially profitable family dramas, it was her portrayal of a psychopathic killer in Quick Death, Hidden Truth, and Avengers Inducement that earned her great critical appreciation. Next, India is a country that has many customs, traditional food, traditional clothes, culture, interesting and diverse stories. So, India is one of the list of countries that I want to visit because it has a variety of uniqueness that is not far from Indonesia too. And well, I think that's all for today. I hope you find it useful. Thank you and good morning, everyone.